Well, we just came up. Wow. Hello? Hello. Oh, I knew it was gonna be that way. Sorry. The craziest thing happened right before I came on. Everything lit up. Oh, I had everything coming up at the same time. I've never had that happen before. I lost complete control. But I'm here now. So, first things first, can you guys hear me? Because it also told me my mic wasn't working. So, give me a heads up if you guys can hear me on my mic. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Because I can hear myself, but I need to make sure. Sounds fine? Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. So let me look what we got going on here because this is such a last minute throw together. Throw together. Um, Trackway, I think you are first in the house. And Rex, hello, Mr. Rex, Lockbeard, Brown Dwarf, Judy Wheeler. She's singing with my song in the beginning. Sue's, yeah, Moggs probably doesn't have a signal there in Florida, so nobody's heard anything from him. So Lockbeard had already had 2 hours on a show. So I'm gonna take over for the next 2 hours, and then your show comes on at 9:30 my time, 8:30 your time. So um who else? Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee. Whoa. The chat just like freaked out for a second. I think it's just going to be one of those things. I started up the computer really fast and I didn't let things I didn't do things slowly. I always have too much stuff going and it just doesn't like that. Um who else we got? Who else we got? Anybody I miss? Cindy Finn. Mr. Lee, I said. Jay Fritz. Oh, Jay, you're still lurking? Good. I'm hoping everything's good and you survived unscathed from the weather. I hope you don't have a lot of tree damage. I bet you. Yeah, for sure. I hope everything else house is good. Good, 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 good. I suppose you won't know till you do a complete inspection of that. So anyway, I just thought I'd come on and we could talk a little bit about what was my title? Unsettling Facts that I had run across online as I was looking at some stuff. And yeah, so many people with no power. Ugh, I know, I heard. I saw how the water just got sucked away from some parts and just dumped on other parts. And man, ugly. So ugly. But that's weather is that's just part of life, right? That's just part of nature, you know. People in the Midwest and you guys have tornadoes. You live there, you know there's tornadoes, but you live there. People around the coast, the Gulf Coast in Florida, up through the Carolinas, you know there's hurricanes every year, but you want to live there. I, I mean, I don't blame you. It's beautiful. Well, I would never live there. I can't handle the humidity. at all. I'm a Southwest gal. So, um, I might be coming in and out, but hopefully it's not too bad because I can tell my signal is like fluctuating. So I there's no oh, see, there it goes again. I don't know if you guys can still hear me when I freeze up on the thing or not. So I might have to get out and come back in. If I do that, I'm gonna lose the stream because nobody's here to hold the fort, right? If I get out and restart to fix that, I don't see. Look, I keep freezing up. I don't know if it's still freezing. Can you hear me when I'm still frozen like that? You know what? I'm gonna no, not that one. Yeah, I okay, so you can hear me, but it is freezing up. I think I need to restart this baby. Um, because I don't like that. It's very annoying. So I am going to real fast. Yeah, it's taking forever for everything to come up. I think I need to restart. Um, uh, come on. Come on. I'm gonna put the link in the chat and paste. Come on, paste. Get in there. Get in there. You can do it. Come on. Come on. I put this I pasted it, but it's not pasting. I okay, Sue. I'm trying to do it, but it's let me see if I see it won't even let me go to Facebook. It's just like thinking, thinking, thinking. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. It did it. Let me see if I can pull you up, Suze, and send you the link. And then there you are. Come on. It's taking really long. Oh god. Yes. Okay. Okay, Suze, jump on and hold the fort so I can come back on because it's not this is not cool. I'm going to have to redo everything. Oh shoot. And I just found this website and everything. I'm going to have to get out of everything. And it's just thinking and did you see that horrible CGI Bigfoot looking in the window footage of Rocky Mountain Sasquatch channel? They have comments turned off. It sounds familiar actually. That sounds familiar. Okay, Susie, hopefully you got the um looking in the window. I I'll pull it up. Okay, here comes. Okay. See, I keep freezing up completely. Let Suze come all the way on. I still don't see. I see. It's kind of thinking again. Suze, there she is. Let's see if she can get on.
Hi.
Whoa, you look like a ghost.
Why is it like that?
I don't know. You have clean your lens. Oh, it's helping, but the down near the bottom now. Yeah, there's crust. I can hear you crusting it. Okay, you're there. I'm gonna
Yeah.
jump off and restart and come back on. So I don't know. Talk shit. Okay,
Okay, bye.
I'll be back.
So what up, everybody? What up, y'all?
It won't
How's
even
everybody?
let it won't even let me out.
I'm having a show tonight, so hopefully you guys all come to my show too. I hear an echo. Does everybody else hear an echo? Ooh, ooh. Anyway, So I guess everybody, how's everybody? Everybody okay? Kind of crazy? I'm glowing. I don't know. Tonight was going to be about, I think it's going to be about change, or it could be about keeping your vibes high when you're around shitty people. I burnt myself with a curling iron again. Just discolored up there from all of that. Hopefully she can get a good signal now. Let's see, what was everybody saying? Just got back from up north. No Bigfoot. Hi, Miss Dill. Hi, Sugar Britches. Hi, Angel. Hello, Lockbeard. Hail, Lockbeard. Hi, Jan. Hi, Cindy. Hola. Hello, my eyes. Nice to see you. Hi, Uncle Bones. Good deal. So we're missing Mogs, huh? We're missing him. We haven't seen him. Life is not the same without him. Strange. I feel incomplete. Mr. Muggs. So what has everybody been up to? I've been working on all kinds of things here, there, and everywhere. Gosh, I don't know what to talk about. Crazy floods. I've been watching TikTok, seeing all the people with the water in their house. Scary thought. I think it's bigger than just normal. Like, you know how sister just said, well, you know, everybody's lived there. They're used to it. They know it. But I think it's bigger than it usually is. I think it's a different thing. What do you guys think? Do you guys think it's a different thing? Do you think it's even bigger? Something's really happening? What do you think? I think it's big. I think Mother Nature is scratching her back and shaking everybody up. She could be resetting herself a little bit because, well, I don't blame her. I don't blame her for all the stuff we do. You can see my ear back here. See that ear? That's for auriculotherapy. Auriculotherapy. Because the whole map of your body can be on your ear, just like reflexology. And you can treat a bunch of different things on the ear. Or you could just be like Pee Wee Herman. Hello? I'm listening to reason. Okay, that was stupid. That was dumb. Sometimes big hurricanes happen, nothing out of the norm. Humans live short lives and have a short perspective. That's true. Everybody has their own perspective, and none of it is the reality. Egghead. I want to get a tattoo on my finger right here that looks like a mustache, so I can go. She better hurry up and come on here because I'm gonna start losing viewers. Don't make me start talking about chakras and stuff. Everybody got your chakras in balance? Anybody blocked? Anybody got a blocked chakra? Don't do that. That's what I've been busy doing, making meditations, recording meditations and hypnosis for self-hypnosis. It's kind of hard, but I'm getting the hang of it. So my cat's drinking my drink. That's not very cool. Caught in the act. Caught in the act, Maisie. sticking her dirty poop foot in my drink. So
Am I working? Am I here? Tell me I'm working. Oh, shoot. Now I have everything on. Jesus. Okay. I need some thumbs up or something. Can you see me? Okay. That was that was hard. It wouldn't shut down. So then you hit the button too many times. Well, that just bogged up the whole dang system. But I think I have a better signal now. Whoa, but I grew to 32. When I left, it was only like on 20. So thank you guys for hanging out until it came back up. For goodness sakes. Oh my god. Should we try that again? Do you want me to play the whole beginning all over again? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Um Good lord. I'm all flabbergasted. Look at my dude in the background. He's like, oh, you know why? It's because I never put the other the other light on. This was last minute. I wasn't like prepared. So you gotta catch me a break for sure. How's that? There, see? Now you can see his face. Let's see. Okay. So everybody can see me then. We're all good now. I hate it when I'm all big like this on here. So let's see if I can bring up what we were going to talk about because that's when things got all bogged down. So I have to go here and pull it up. We're going to talk about unsettling facts. And it's about things that you don't generally think about when they are happening. I think my sister came back on. So hold on, sister. I'm coming. I'm coming. Let me get this going because I need to not that one, this one. Oh yeah. Now my everything's running really fast. Everything's coming up a lot better. Don't push no buttons. I'm coming. I'm coming. Okay. All I see is your forehead though. Oh, okay, there you. Yeah, I still just see your I don't know what's all on your lens, but it's like half down. The bottom half is like fuzzy wuzzy. Oh, now there's a fly. Talk so I can hear you.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Oh,
Let's
hi.
see your frozen. Oh, now you're frozen. Great. Or
Oh,
is it
shit.
me again? Is it both of us? Shit.
Happening.
I think the whole internet's probably messed up. Oh, okay, now you're good. Now maybe I'm good. I don't know. We'll take this as long as we can, I guess.
I
Damn
don't know
it.
what.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So we're going to talk about some unsettling facts. And I'm going to, should I even
oh
attempt
shit.
to share it or should I just read it from where it's at? I'm scared to keep doing stuff,
I'm an
you know?
angel. That's why it's like
Oh,
because I'm an angel and I'm
you're an angel.
glowing.
I think you got some
Is it good?
schmut.
Are we better?
Some,
Is everything
I
in
don't know.
working order?
I have no idea if we'll be. Um, I have no idea. Could just be here not talking.
We could just be talking to
See,
ourselves.
I know. Whoa, you okay
Is
there?
that better?
Did
I'm
you
trying to
get
clean them.
lost?
Darn lens.
It's Susie. Okay. Well, okay.
Who said that? Donald?
Who said that? I don't know. Somebody said it.
Donald? Kind of
Oh,
tattletale.
I know Tessa. What? I know Tessa, but my granddaughter
Spooge.
isn't taking. Yeah. Okay. So I found this article and I was like, ooh, did you know that when someone blows out candles, there is an increase of 1400% in bacteria on the cake frosting?
Gross.
Just from now, I'm just going to have them blow out a cupcake.
Yeah, you
You
have your
know?
own personal to blow out.
Yeah, everybody's going to have their own personal little cake
That's kind
because
of gross.
that's gross. 1400%.
Gross. And can you
That's a
imagine with the
lot.
kids that are all snotty already? They're all.
Oh my God. I can't. Ew. Oh my God. Cindy says, not a shocker. Rona's from cake. Cake Rona.
Cake Rona.
Uh, yeah. Jay says, just talk to Stevie and Moggs. No power, trees down, no phone service, towers down. Got it. But it's great. How did you get in touch with them then?
He's a
Very
magic man.
interesting. He is magic. Splugivision.
Ew, gross.
Jeff, you want to come on and talk about unsettling facts? Actually, anybody can come on. I'm gonna Shared it. I'm gonna share the link. If I hit the right button, then maybe I'll share the link.
You know, it was going it kicked me off after you got off.
Everybody's saying you did it.
I know, it's Donald.
Oh,
Ooh,
come on.
talented.
Okay, there is the link in the chat, y'all. Whoever would like to join and talk about these unsettling facts I found. So let's go back. So that is that blowing out candles is an old birthday tradition. It turns out the tradition is much more germful than we would have thought. According to a 2017 study published in the American Center of Sciences and Education, blowing out candles on a birthday cake can result in 1,400% more bacteria on the frosting surface. Ugh,
Yucky. No, thank you.
no, thank you. Okay. Did you know that up until the 1980s, doctors operated on babies without anesthesia as they thought
What?
babies couldn't feel the pain?
That's messed up.
That is messed up. Ew. Ew.
That's messed
It
up. I wish I didn't
says
know that.
according to the Boston Globe, babies were often given nothing more than a muscle relaxant to keep them from thrashing around during the operation. It wasn't until 1987 that the American Academy of Pediatrics finally declared it unethical to operate on newborns without anesthetics. Gosh. Sorry, I'm reading what Jay was saying. 100
I know.
mile per hour winds. Um, yeah, I know. Ooh, that's really sad. Didn't you have a surgery when you were little, or no?
On my eye.
Your sty in your eye?
It's one of my
Yeah.
first memories.
Um, but you were a little bit older, and it was just day. You were just in and out.
Oh wait.
Mm,
Oh, yeah. That's it.
okay.
That's what I
You
say, dude.
what? Who? Lockbeard? What Lockbeard
Yeah.
said? Uh, just another reason why I'm okay. The next one. You are traveling with more than just living. What? Oh, you are traveling with more than just the living on cruises. All cruises have morgues on board.
Oh.
I guess
Hmm.
some people are gonna pass. They're
Well,
gonna
like, are they
pass while they're
carrying people
traveling.
to the destination also, or is that just people that die while
Oh,
you're there?
I don't know. Let's see what it says. People die every day, everywhere, and every cruise is no exception. And as it turns out, this is more common than you might think. According to the cruise critic, an anonymous cruise line insider revealed that up to 3 people die per week on cruises worldwide,
Damn.
particularly on lines that typically carry older passengers. As a result, all cruise liners have a morgue on board, meaning you may travel with more than just the living. Wow. Yeah, I get it. Makes sense. It makes perfect sense. Make sure nobody's in the background. Nope. Okay. Next. You eat 1 to 2 pounds of bugs every year.
That messes me up.
Well, they say you eat a my dog, Bella, is
So many
snoring
spiders.
so loud. Um, that your rice has all those little rice mites in it, and I know
Ugh.
they have bugs in them. They had a lot of bugs when I lived overseas. It was the same rice I buy here, the Mahatma brand, rice, and it had big old bugs in it. So I really, really cleaned my rice good over there. I have to say I'm not as thorough here, but I am.
And
I'm going to.
strawberries.
Yeah, and they get those little bitty bugs in the strawberries too. You have to freeze your rice and flour. Mm, I've never done that.
I do. I put my flour in the freezer now.
Mm-mm. I tried it was a water bug. Was it a water bug I ate in Korea? It was disgusting, dude. I they eat them just snacks, they have little vendors, like you'd have hot dog vendors. Well, there's bug vendors in Korea.
Oh, you've
And
eaten some.
yeah, and it was not pleasurable at all. It The crunchy outside and squirty insides, and when they burst in your mouth, it's just not. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, and the taste is just rancid, like, ew. Yeah, rancid, I
bitter.
would say rancid taste. So it was, disgusting. But my friend Shanda, she ate like half a cup of those things. Ugh.
Sick. Bet she felt gross afterward. I wonder if she was like,
I don't know, she was real tough about it. She said, "Oh, I like 'em." I'm like, "Well, you can have my cup too, because 'cause I'm not eating those things."
oh
And
yeah, there's probably so many bugs in our food, in the
yeah.
processed food.
Oh, I have a recording of me eating it somewhere, but
That's gross.
it was definitely.
Did you
Yeah,
know
yeah,
there's so
you're
many
right,
bugs in your
Cindy.
eyelashes?
Oh, I don't wanna think about bugs in my eyelashes.
There is.
Um, you get a little microscopic check
Ugh.
it.
I want to look.
But Jeff says some bugs have pinchers on their buttholes, so you have to crunch them up fast.
So
Yeah,
they
they'll
don't.
hook onto your throat and everything.
Ew.
You have to crunch them up. Ooh, bugs now in the vending machines? Oh my goodness. Gross. Well, they are just, protein. They're protein, that's what I always tell the girls.
What?
When like, those little damn little fruit flies sometimes fly in
Oh,
your
I bet you we
drink.
eat a lot of those.
I'm like, "Well, there's protein." I fish it out, okay? I might still drink the drink. Um, anyway, eyelash mites, yeah. Ew. Earwigs, ew. I don't like bugs, but I mean, we live with them, right? You're supposed to be what? No more than 5 feet away from a spider anywhere
All the
you are
time.
at. Yeah.
Yep. And did you know that every time you kill a spider, the other spiders get smarter
No.
or something? I don't know how to
Who
say it.
said
Donald's gonna
that?
tease me now.
Oh
I don't.
God. Somebody somebody reference that one, please.
Does somebody know what I mean?
Please explain that. Um, so what is it? It says according to multiple sources, including the New York Times, Scientific American, and the Wall Street Journal, the average American eats 1 to 2 pounds of bugs a year. As it turns out, FDA guidelines permit certain levels of bugs and other contaminants in fruits, vegetables, spices, and many processed foods. Mm, okay, here's another fun fact. Baby koalas eat their mother's feces to get bacteria essential for survival. I guess. Koalas seem like such cute animals that they're difficult to
I
picture them or
know. But
anyone.
did you know they sound horrific? The sound they make is like horrific.
No,
Somebody
no.
Google the sounds a koala makes. It's horrific.
What does it sound like?
It sounds like the spookiest sound. Let me see if I can make it happen.
Are you gonna do it from? I don't know. She's talking to somebody. The first thing baby koalas start with is a liquefied form of their mother's feces known as pap. Pop?
That's what they start
Pap.
eating is the poop,
Yep.
poop poop. Okay, listen. Shh. We'll give it a minute. It's loading up.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I put it on mute because of I didn't want it to echo.
Oh.
Listen. sound gross, huh?
Yeah, they do not
Okay,
sound happy.
but that's their sound. That's the sound they make, and they look so cute. But yeah, no, mm-mm. Nope.
Uh, okay, so the baby quails receive the necessary microbes to digest the toxins in the eucalyptus, which they need to eat to survive. Next, 15% of the air you breathe in a train station is human skin.
Ugh.
Makes you want
Well,
to
I
wear a
think that's
mask
everywhere.
again.
Why is it only in a train station?
Well, the confined areas. But that's true. We know that happens. Poop eaters. The trackway's like, "Hey, I'm eating here." That's funny. Yeah, well, we kind of know that kind of happens. I mean, we've seen since the whole pandemic thing, they've shown over and over about how the breath travels when you cough. You've seen those,
Oh
where
yeah,
they
that's gross.
they light them
Oh,
up and you see how far they go, how
have you ever
far a cough
seen
goes.
infrared footage of people farting out in public?
Oh, yes, I have seen that. And it's like crazy. Well, think about it. Every one of you in the chat has been to a concert and all of a
And fart.
sudden you smell ass. Okay,
Oh, someone farts.
somebody
Yeah.
has let it go. You can't hear it because the music's, so loud. So they dudes just think, or girls, whoever, just think, you could just let it go. But that's, oh my God. You're like, fuck. You looking around like, who looks suspicious?
Someone farted.
Right. Oh my God. Trackway say, "Hey, I'm still eating here." Well, finish eating. I don't know what's coming up next. Going downhill. Jay says, "This show's going downhill." No. Honey, it's funny. Okay, next. Um, about 16% of air pilots have admitted to falling asleep and waking up to find the other pilot also asleep.
Oh shit. Great.
I mean, we know pretty much things are automated. And I'm sure when they're getting close to approach or getting close to their destination, bells and whistles will go off. But
They should have timed it.
still, one of them's supposed to be awake
That's
at
gonna
all
be my
times.
thought next time I'm on a plane.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see what it says. We get that there's an autopilot. Oh, that's what I said. And pilots get tired during a flight, but it's unsettling to know that the people that are supposed to be navigating the plane are asleep. According to BBC News, 56% of pilots surveyed have admitted to falling asleep during the flight. Of those 56%, 29% had woken up to find their other pilot asleep as well. That means that about 16% of all pilots fell asleep along with their co pilot.
Slackers.
Slackers. Yeah. Rex. What did he say? Hardcore. Pine Island. Curse words. Okay. Nikki, put on the video of Tristan's Sasquatch poop. Why would I do that? Put on video. Everybody's seen just Tristan's squatch poop. Um, you can get bed bugs from the movie theater seats.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of gross too. You can get the buggies. You can contract bed bugs from, even if you go to a hotel room, they can travel back to your house in your luggage.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
They just hit your ride.
Yep. Approximately 2,500 left handed people die every year from using equipment designed for right handed people. Wow, interesting. I'm going to assume it's like hand saws and stuff like that. Oh, that's eating your bugs on the plane trackway. Oh, what? Jen, that's funny. Yeah, you guys are funny. That left-handed discrimination. What, do you think more right-handed people die from their own things? Probably. Okay, let's look at the next one. 72% of shopping carts contain fecal bacteria.
What?
That's pretty high.
Yeah.
72% of shopping carts
Why?
contain
Why is that?
fecal because they sit their shitty babies on there
Oh, the shitty babies.
and then they and there is an alarming amount of people who go to the bathroom without washing their hands.
I know, that's so sick.
Yeah. I mean, that's just what's happens. Um, what does it say here? According to NBC News, researchers from the University of Arizona who swabbed shopping cart handles in 4 states found that 72% of the examined carts had a marker for fecal bacteria. When taking a closer look, the researchers also discovered that 50% of the carts contained E. coli. Professor Charles Gerber, the leading researcher on the study, pointed out that there were fewer bacteria in the supermarket's restroom and explained that shopping carts contain so much bacteria since, unlike the bathroom, nobody routinely cleans and disinfects them. Yep. We
Gross.
we used to only clean the shopping carts like maybe once a year. They would
Ew.
they would take them out and what do you call them? Pressure wash them. But they just yeah, I don't know if they used any kind of solvent in that pressure washer or whatever, or if it was just water.
Well, at least now they have those wipes for us to wipe them on ourselves.
Yeah, no, they're probably pretty got a schedule now, I'm sure. Hold on, I have to go back to the other one because Donald put something big. What did you say? Because we have to because we have to allow for chats to be shown on here when you use them words Pine Island, it's called filters. Not good for Nikki's show on the YouTube algorithm. What? What are you talking about? I wash my hands after I go to the bathroom. Nauseated sounds. Didn't wash their hands because we have to allow your chats to be shown on here when you use them words. I don't
Right. My eyes
understand.
never go to a water park.
I don't understand a word you said, Donald. So, UV lights and shopping carts. Oh yeah, for sure. Ooh, nasty. Never go to a water park. I
That's
know
what I
you
said.
don't. You hate to go to water parks. I keep trying to get
I
her to
hate
go to
that.
the one
I
we
don't
have
like it.
here.
You're just swimming in everybody's poop.
I suppose. Why can't you poop around one time? Um,
Poop around.
I have my own cart. They try to make me leave because it was a golf cart in the store. uh, what does it say? I'm going to be crazy hermit woman in the woods now. Thanks, Nikki and Susie. Bye,
The
Miss Dill. Be safe. Take it
only
easy.
safe place.
Dilly dilly pickle, dill pickle. Um, what else? And the people who do not wash their hands. You can say shit show in the chat, Donald. Why do you ask? Have you ever had something deleted on my show? Oh, I guess they're having a little conversation. That's fine. This is not my Sunday show, so I can say whatever I want, and anybody else can too. Um, This was a spur of the moment show, so because
Yeah, what made you do that? Did you just like,
people wanted a place to go, and I said, "Hey, I'll do it before my sister show." So let's move on. Let's move on. I got to be on the other screen though. Okay. While a new mattress weighs about 90 pounds, a used mattress weighs about 110 pounds as it absorbs dead skin, oil, moisture, and colonies of mites.
gross? Mine is probably so gross. Like, I think I'm due for a new mattress.
Mine's 5 years old, but I covered mine. Mine has all kinds of zip, 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 zippers all over. Um, Next. Yeah, it's kind of gross to think about all that. But I knew a girl, she would vacuum her bed religiously.
That's a good idea.
I thought she was crazy. Fir trees can grow in human lungs.
Great.
What?
That would be messed up.
Let me read that one. When doctors operated on a 20-year-old somebody, Arten Sidorkin, they were surprised to find out they weren't treating him for suspected tumor, but for a 2-inch fir tree that was in one of his lungs. The New York Post said that the doctors claimed Sidorkin may have inhaled a seed, which then sprouted into a small fir tree inside his lung. Do you think a watermelon seed can really grow if it
Great.
got stuck in your lungs like that?
Mm.
What do you guys think?
That's how. That's
Because that's what mom used to say.
yeah,
Don't
she
swallow
did.
the seeds; you'll grow a
And
bunch.
something about gum too. She would say some crazy shit about swallowing the gum.
Yeah, well, you would eat a whole damn pack of gum and you would eat it. Or was that one of my kids?
I don't know. It sounds like something I do.
It might have been one of my kids ate a whole pack of gum. Probably Lena. uh, okay, next. People who stay up late at night are more likely to display psychopathic tendencies than
Oh,
those who sleep early.
well,
Wow.
there you go.
My mom said that her gypsy story. My mom said that in her gypsy story. I will come on again when you do what, Mr. Lee? My eye says I'm gonna have nightmares tonight. Trust me, grocery store bathrooms are nasty. People have zero respect. Yep, you're right. Kaiju Ninja asks, why is it illegal to remove mattress tags?
Yeah, why is it? Is it
I
really?
think it's only illegal to remove mattress pads before selling.
Mm,
Okay. Once they're sold to you, then they're yours property and you can take them off or do whatever. Those labels are put on there so that because so many people buy quantity of those and then they resell.
mm-hmm.
So I think that's the reason they have to stay on until their final sale. Um, that's my answer, and I'm sticking to it. He's saying shit when you use the word shit. We have to allow it to be seen. Change the filter setting if you want shit, said Nikki. Said Nikki. What? Do I have shit? Every time I say shit or something, it doesn't come out on the chat?
Oh, is
Or
that what it is?
somebody says shit and it does the, oh, what do you call it? Where you have to hit
Oh,
the
yeah, yeah. It
unblock.
happened.
Probably I did that. That's
Good
okay. So
on
one of
you.
my people just approve it. I don't
Mm-hmm.
care of that stuff. I had it on there earlier in the year for other stuff that was going on, but I can probably remove all that now. Um, you psychopaths. Anyway, okay. Do you want me to read what that says? It says Dr. Peter Jones Jonason from University of Western Sydney School of Social Sciences and Psychology researched the link between antisocial personality traits such as narcissism, oh my god, Machiavellianism, and
Machiavellianism.
yeah, um, and psychopathic tendencies to whether a person is a morning or an evening type person, according to the results of Dr. It's Jonason's bug
Johnson.
research. The people who were awake in the twilight hours displayed greater antisocial tendencies when those who went to bed early. And it makes sense to me.
Whatever.
The youngest confirmed mother in history, oh my goodness, was 5 years old,
How in the freak does that happen? I don't want to know. Yeah, how
right?
does that happen? That can't happen.
The youngest confirmed mother. So that's a literally a baby with a baby. Well, we know how that happened.
Yeah, that's just
It's
despicable.
disgusting. Okay, let's just move on. I don't even want to
Moving
know.
on.
I'm not even going to read the thing. Now I want to read the thing because it has info. Do you guys want me to read the thing or no?
It's gonna be crazy.
Oh God. Um. Okay, next. Oh, did I leave that up? Oh, I have to go back over here. Crazy how they make all this. Have on. Okay. Now I can go back over here. Humans shed a lot of skin too, with the average person shedding around 112 pounds of skin in their lifetime. Hmm, okay, I believe it.
I believe it.
Bestiality is legal in 4 U.S. states.
Well, which ones are they?
Bestiality is legal in 4 United States in Wyoming, New Mexico, Hawaii, and West Virginia.
That's weird.
There aren't laws prohibiting bestiality. In the other 46 states, the seriousness of the crime varies, and some considering it a misdemeanor while others classify it as a felony. However, both Hawaii and Wyoming are in the process of outlawing bestiality. It's they just probably never got brought up, you know. My eye says I need to moisturize. Be right back. That sounds a little funny. My eyes, this is not okay. What? Oh, okay. Um, dead bodies get goosebumps.
mm.
How's that happen?
I've had one sit up on me before though.
Oh God,
Sit
that
straight
would.
up.
Oh
I
my
know
God.
it. I was young too, like barely starting my job when I was young, and it happened.
Oh God. When we are cold and feel emotions such as fear and excitement, goosebumps appear due to the tiny muscles under our hair follicles that cause the hair to stand on edge. When a person dies, they go through rigor mortis, a postpartum medical change that leads to the contracting and stiffening of the body's muscles. The tiny muscles below the hair follicles also contract, making the hair stand on edge and giving the appearance of goosebumps. Hmm. Still freaked me out. How? What happened? Well, hold on. Let me go. I have to go keep going back and forth. So what's happening here? Starts out with a guy named Yeoman. That's funny. Need to moisturize. There goes the shift. Ooh, gross man. Donald, Cindy was hidden. No big deal. At Donald Fuller, Judy and Cindy was hidden. How was they hidden? Calm down and carry on for the love of God, people. If Nikki doesn't care, then the hell with it. Uh, yeah, I don't care. What do I not care about? The cursing? Are you guys still talking about that cursing? Oh hell. Pylon, maybe we would like Nikki to have channel growth. She isn't under an umbrella like you. Oh, Jeff's concerned about the cursing. I'm not worried, Jeff. I nope, I'm not. This isn't my Sunday show. My Sunday show, I do show a little more decorum. Okay. This is not that show. This is my late night show. It's put thrown together. Anything goes. It's all good. Hollywood. Um, how come I can't see Pine Island? Oh, he's way up there. Making a deal out of nothing. I'm gonna get that little fly. You're gonna see me eat it. Then I'll have my daily bug for the day. It's all good, guys. It's no worries. You guys can cut loose on this channel. I don't care. It's the other channel on the Sundays that, that's a Bigfoot stuff. This channel is just fun. Sometimes cryptid, sometimes not. Just no biggie. Nikki, work with me here. Work. I'm working with you. I'm working with you. I'm working with everybody. I'm working with everybody. Just have fun, for goodness sakes. Don't matter to me. Um, I gotta go back to the other side again. As people near the end of their lives, their senses fade. Well, that's for sure. Out of the senses, hearing is the last to go. Yeah. My hearing is definitely, I mean, my sight is definitely going first.
When you're
Mhm.
dying, you leave your body way before you die. Did that fit
Uh,
in, or was I just random right now?
that was kind of like random.
I,
It,
I
it
always do
was
that.
kind of random, but I mean, I can understand that. I just had to think about what you said. And yeah, you, knowing going through our grandfather, grandmother, you know, our
Hmm.
mom, and going through those deaths and being there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So like when they're at
they're
that
gone.
point, when they're actively dying, like
Right.
you know what I mean by actively dying, it's a hospice term. It's like when they're having the change stoke breaths, when they're
Yeah.
they're
Hmm.
already not there. They're sitting right beside you, basically.
Right. Yeah, I can go with that. Sweatiest or sweetest? What did Donald say? Yes, we can totally do. No. I'm missing some of the chat. What? Neuropathy, fibromyalgia.
Yeah, I was trying to read that one, but it went away. Where'd it go? Mm-mm.
There it is. Senses don't fade if you have neuropathy and fibromyalgia. You're lit like a 747. Really?
Oh, that sucks. That sucks. I wish I didn't know that kind of too. Also, bone cancer is painful up until the very end too.
Hmm. Mm. Mix pine saw and water 50 spray flies don't like. Oh, it's just a rando fly that got let in when I took the dog out and it followed me into my bedroom. Of course, it had to
Cindy.
do that.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Judy Wheeler. I know I took care of many people with bone cancer. Bone cancer and brain cancer were the hardest to watch. But that was pretty funny what Cindy Finn said. She says, we can say penis, not just what we do with them.
Uh, Oh, Bigfoot penis. I love Molly when she says that song. Um, okay, the mortality rate of rabies in humans is 99.9%, meaning once you start experiencing symptoms, you're as good as dead.
Oh,
Nuh-uh.
great. True, probably.
For real?
I don't know. I never took care of anybody with rabies, actually.
The mortality rate for rabies, that I gotta read this one. At 99.9%, rabies has the highest mortality rate of the disease on earth. Once the virus has taken hold of your body, there is no effective treatment for rabies. So it's extremely important to get treatment right away. Okay, there's no treatment, but you have to get treatment right away if you think you've been exposed to an infected animal. Typically, there are no symptoms right away, and rabies can lay dormant in your body for 1 to 3 months. Holy
Oh,
crap.
shit. You're screwed. You're way more than screwed then.
Somehow that doesn't seem right.
That's just a horrible situation.
Oh yeah. Yes, Uncle Bones. Yes, they do come up with that when somebody curses. But it's mostly set like that for my Sunday show. So sorry. It is what it is. If you don't want to be a moderator to click the little button to allow people to say what they want to
I did
say,
take care of
just let me know.
somebody with mad cow disease before.
Really?
Hmm. And she
What are
signed herself in July, and by September she was completely incapacitated.
wow.
Yeah, it was the worst thing I ever saw.
Mad cow
Actually,
disease.
yeah.
Um that's why you have to immediately get a rabies shot if you have been bitten by any mammal. Rabies is almost certain death. Ugh. Okay. Well, my dog has been immunized, but sadly, my cat has not because he is Satan. And if I try to get him
You probably need,
into a
you probably need
box,
one.
he will kill me.
He is wild, dude. I've seen him attack. They like have to team up against him to get
You
by.
guys see the little loving one that ever jumps around or gets in my way every now and then, or he tries to eat my cord. But um, yeah, he can get like devil eyes.
Yeah, they like
And
have to be all. They like have to do like a bullfighting with a blanket and be all toro toro.
yeah, we do. If you, especially if you don't have your socks or shoes on, you it's good luck. Good luck. You know, you walked around barefoot. um, yeah, that happens. So, one punch is enough to rupture the liver, and it's the second most fragile organ in the human body.
Isn't that how Houdini died?
Ooh, I don't know. Is it? Does
I don't know.
anybody
Ask
know?
John.
How
He
did
probably knows.
Houdini die? Um, rabies is gonna hit like wild. Whoa, Nikki, if you say Bigfoot penis again, oh, Donna will have to ban you. Bigfoot penis. Um, it's Molly's fault. She's corrupted me over the time. I blame Molly. So okay, then riddle me this. If you're a boxer and you know that you can cause all this damage to the liver, do you avoid hitting somebody there in the liver? Because
Hmm.
I've always seen people, hit the
Hit him in the
kidneys, hit
liver.
the kidneys. Well, the kidneys are right there. And I mean, the liver is behind your rib cage.
You know what? Fun fact: it only takes 8 pounds of pressure to rip off somebody's ear.
Well, I know that for a fact. Emma Lou got her
Oh
ear
yeah,
ripped out.
because her ears got ripped.
You were not there for the
I wasn't
horror.
there, but I heard the story.
My youngest daughter was getting a piggyback ride on from her dad, and they were running up and down the hallway one morning, and she started to slip. So when she was slipping, she cut him off at the neck to hold on, and it hit his Adam's apple. Well, it made him throw back like that, and they both went tumbling down. The thing was is that she went so we had the wall corner was a corner. It wasn't a rounded corner, it was a sharp corner. And she went down just enough to where the wall clipped the top of her ear and ripped it down, the top part down. And fun fact, there is a vein right there. So it immediately started to spurt like that.
Oh, girl.
And we grabbed her and I looked and oh my God, I wrapped it up and I thought, I don't think it's that bad. I don't think it's that bad. And as soon as you barely moved the top of the ear, it flung at me and we just wrapped her up and took her to emergency. And they were like talking, so many doctors looking at it and talking about it. And they finally came back and they said, you know what? We're just going to super glue it. And I went, what? He goes, we don't think we should put any stitches in it. We think we should just super glue it back on there and it'll be okay. And I'm like, are you joking?
Oh
He's
my
like,
God.
no, it won't take us that long. And sure enough, they came in with some super glue and they glued the top of her ear back on.
Crazy.
And immediately her ear went poof, like she had cauliflower ear up there,
Oh.
and wrapped it up. And she was so sad because that day we had planned to go to Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh.
And she looked at the doctor and she goes, can I still go to Chuck E. Cheese? And he looked at me and he goes, well, I don't know. We don't want anybody to bump your ear. And if it's really busy, you might get bump your ear. And
Poor
it
baby.
won't be busy. I go, well, we can go, but you got to leave your head wrapped because they wrapped her whole freaking head.
Oh.
And we did. She went like that. And she was a tough kitty. But and that night, I had to keep checking her all through the night for concussion and stuff. The next day, though, that ear that was that big looked normal the next
Oh.
day.
I know children are resilient.
It looked normal. I was like, whoa, phew, you know.
Nikki, I'm gonna pop off because I
Okay.
gotta do something before my show, and
Oh,
I'll see
okay.
you guys later.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Later. Bye. Thanks for coming on. So anyway, that's you guys are learning so much about me. Um what bodies and belongings of deceased climbers are used as trail markers on Mount Everest. I know that has always puzzled me. Why? I know it's a hard trek and it's hard enough that they can get themselves up and back down and stuff. Oh, sorry, somebody's um let me refocus. Uh that they can't be carrying anything more than themselves up and down and stuff, but they can't even organize anything to just go bring a dead person down, like not go up to the top, just go to, because there's some that aren't even that far up from that base camp. Why can't they bring them home? I don't understand that. um Movie Bale is in bonus sexy ass Hugh Jackman. I don't know what you're talking about. They just found a body of a skier. Keanu Reeves is where it's at, Mr. You are so right, Judy. Keanu Reeves is my boyfriend. Kardashians should super glue their oh my god. It's a monetized channel. I had to quit swearing on my show. I'm pretty easy on those in chat, but you calling for that is pretty childish. Donald called for something? What did Donald call for? No, I gotta square up. Swear fest in chat. The next pina. Donald, that's pretty damn childish. Why would you do that? Swear fest in a chat? Why would you do that? Why? That seems pretty damn childish to me. Actually, I'm sorry. That's not even. Teach me some Cockney swear words. Um, Many of them are in the death zone. Oh, okay. A lot of them are permanently frozen in the ground, and the oxygen levels are so dangerous. Oh, my dog's drinking the water. I'm like, what is that? Um, when then maybe you should not swear on other people's shows. Then take my wrench, please. What? You make you're blowing this way out of proportion, Donald. Seriously. Who cares? Who gives an F? Who cares? I said I didn't care about all the little shit words or whatever. I don't mean for you to sit there and start, you know, going off. Why are you taking it there? You have beef? You have beef, take it somewhere else. Not on here, not on my channel. Just trying to have fun. Jesus. Motherfucker. There. That's what you want? That's Donald? Is that what you want? Done, I think. I don't see I don't see anything. Do you know what happens if you need to rewatch it the whole way through? Seriously, you absolutely have to see the end. Do exactly my eyes. Um oh, ribeyes. I need to buy. You know, that reminds me. I am totally changing the subject cuz that's retarded over there. Um uh those big trucks that go to the malls and park in the parking lot and they sell the beef out of those big refrigerator trucks. Well, last year we bought some, okay? And the big banner says 40 ribeye for 40 bucks or whatever. So we went to go check it out cuz there was a freaking line of people there. And the lady that was in front of us, she goes, "Yeah, we buy it all the time, but we buy all the meat. We buy the chicken, the pork, the everything." And I thought, well, I just want the ribeyes and that's it. And we got to your place in line, and then they shuttle you around to the back end of the truck. And the guy just starts whipping out all these boxes of meat, different kinds of meat, New York strips, ribeyes, um, T-bones, filet mignon, all kinds of different. And then there's the ground beef, and then you have the pork loin, the pork chops, butterfly pork, bacon, sausages, the whole works. And we ended up getting suckered into buying all this damn meat. And it was expensive, but it was a lot of meat. And my big freezer outside it was fairly empty. So we bought it all thinking it's good deal, fill up the freezer, can use it all summer. And yeah, we have been using it. Now some of the meat I was not kosher. The hamburger patties were disgusting. Ugh, I don't know what I'm gonna do with them because they're for hamburgers, they were not good. They were kind of mushy. And The chicken was okay, all different kind of flavored to chicken breasts. That was okay, and the main meat. But I think next time I'm really just gonna stick to my guns and just get the 40 ribeye for 40 bucks, you know, because that those were good. Though they're little, they weren't that big, but they were enough for me to pull out four just for the a family meal. Pork chops and applesauce. I know what you're saying. um, but Mr. Lee, this is Texas, okay? Texas is a huge meat place, and that happens a lot here. It's not shady meat. It's still from a good company. So, but yeah, the hamburger meat was freaking not good. Because you know what? It reminded me of um like a fast food kind of meat. Yeah. Not not like what's that other meat company? Omaha? Omaha steaks? Those are good steaks. Those are good hamburgers. Because I've bought from them too. I also like to send my dad his birthday gifts. I usually send him Omaha steaks, but now he can't eat steaks anymore, so I have to send him the pork and chicken packets. Um, I don't know how did I get on a tangent of eating the meat anyway. Okay, so that was explained to me why they can't bring them up. They're just in the death zone, I guess. So I just don't understand. I still think they could go up there and I don't know, take torches and pull them off of there. Um, there, if there's parental consent, there is no legal minimum age for marriage in 44 U.S. states. I thought it was more than that. No, well, I mean, you have to have consent. Hmm. It says here only the only six states that require one to be 18 years old to marry without exception are New Jersey, Delaware, Pennsylvania, Minnesota, Rhode Island, and New York. In 20 states, there isn't any minimum age for marriage with the parental or judicial waiver, while the minimum age in the other 24 country ranges from 14 to 17. Huh. Um, it's estimated that there are over 250,000 deaths in a year due to medical error. Estimated 250,000 deaths a year due to medical error. You can get infection. Mm, eat the meat. Ninja, I cooked them myself. I bought some Philly. You women, what? You women are as bad as me, admit it. I have been fasting for 4 days. 4 day fast, Mr. Lee? That does remind me. Is Jen here? Before I forget. Since Jen and Mr. Lee are here, who are the keto wizards, I had something new kind of happen this week. Is Jen here? Jen, 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 Jen. Jen, 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 Jen. Jen, 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 Jen. Are you here? Okay. But Mr. Lee's here. So I have been, when every time I went to stand up this week so far, I gotten dizzy. I mean, like lightheaded type of dizziness. And I'm like, "What? It's not normal." I don't ever get like that. But it was happening over and over again. Lightheadedness, lightheadedness. So I finally dug out my blood pressure cuff because I do have high blood pressure. Or let's say I had high blood pressure 2 months ago and I went and checked my blood pressure and it was low. My blood pressure was like low and I was still taking high blood pressure meds. So I don't know. I think I've gotten to the point where I finally lost enough to where my blood pressure has normalized. And then I was taking high blood pressure medicine. So that was taking it even lower. So I know I'm going to have to go see my doctor. Um, my internet is fluctuating again right now. Hopefully it'll jump back up. But yeah, I could be dehydrated too. I'm am going to try to drink more water again. I was doing very good with my whole water intake thing. And then I took a dive down. Um and that's another thing, Lockbeard. I This whole thing has me I'm not eating any salty things anymore. So that has changed. My medication I think is changing and yeah, I don't think it's because of it's because of my habits have changed. Um, I'm not eating salt like I normally eat salt. I'm not drinking well, I need to drink more water. And then I'm on top of working out now, things are changing. So I think I don't need high blood pressure medication anymore. So last night I didn't take anything and I did feel better today. I did feel better today. I When I stand up, I wasn't getting that whooshy feeling. I'm not cramping up anymore, but so anyway, I just think things are medically I'm already it might be already time for me to come off my high blood pressure meds because I was low. I had like a 94 over 54 and then I had a 103 over I can't remember what the diastolic was on the second time I did it. Yeah, kaiju, I am exercising. I have been doing physical therapy for my knee, and then he cleared me, so I joined the gym. So I have been walking and doing some other things, weights and bike and but I think yeah, I'm not doing salt anymore and all that stuff is just kind of manifested that way. How many milligrams? Oh, my blood pressure meds? Not very much. What is it? 10, 20? Oh god. It's lisinopril. It's not that much. And it's not very much. Mm, anyway, so that's all the stuff I found too. Is that the decrease in my salt, not drinking enough water, um, because I'm dehydrating myself from now that I'm walking and stuff. Turned to carnivore. Um, I just need to keep my focus right now is getting my knee back because it's still not 100%. Pink Himalayan salt. I'm gonna get some pink Himalayan salt. I haven't gone for groceries yet, so where I go, I'll get that. Um, just changes. It's just so weird. When did I start? August the 1st, August, September, and now we're almost in October. So it's been 2 months and I'm already starting to see like drastic changes in health stuff. So there you go. I was the puppet and it really started to help. So I know my doctor will be happy. But I already have a doctor's appointment scheduled, but of course they're way behind, so it's going to be a little while before I get in there. Nikki, now you've been on keto for a while. Best to compare before and after blood results. That's true. Yeah. And I mean, I was like 136s, you know, over 94s before. My blood pressure has gone up and down, up and down. My first kid gave me high blood pressure. My second kid brought my blood pressure way down. And then when I gained all the weight, it jumped back up. Maybe you need those meds anymore. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm not taking them because my blood pressure is low. If I keep taking them, it's gonna really affect me. I mean, I know all about the blood pressure meds, so um, and it's not that much. So I am going to use salt on my meals more and um, I guess I kind of trained myself from before. Okay, before I was high blood pressure and I couldn't eat salt. I wasn't supposed to, but I ate a lot of salty snacks. I'm not a sweet person. I'm a salty, snacky person. That's was my issue. So anyway, but I see I didn't take the medication yesterday and today I feel a lot better. I'm not having the dizzy spells at all. So I know that's what it is now. And I will get in touch with my doctor. Drink when you get thirsty means you're dehydrated. Hmm. But I was doing really good drinking a lot of water. And you know what? I lost more weight when I was drinking a lot of water. But this last 2 weeks, I've kind of like gone down on my consumption of water. Um, so, Nikki, you may need to talk to your doctor if you lacking in vitamins. Oh my God, I'm vitamin overload, dude. No, I take a lot of vitamins and supplements. I started taking cinnamon because that's supposed to help your blood pressure. Well, it did evidently. That too, I forgot to tell you. So cinnamon and what's the other one? The Indian spice. Um shit. Can't think of it now. The yellow one. What's it called? Um oh well. And I also take conjoined for my knees. Turmeric, thank you. I take turmeric as well for inflammatory. And so keto is only partway to what humans are designed to eat. We're designed to be carnivores. You see, you say you're designed to be carnivores, but I don't believe that. I believe we were all hunter gatherers and we ate whatever we could whenever we came upon us. So I don't know. All I know now is that I can't eat some I can't eat carbohydrates like pastas or lasagna because last week I had a little piece of lasagna and it felt like I had a brick in my stomach. It was horrible. I mean, it tasted so good, but within an hour even I felt miserable and I regretted eating it. So that's good too. That's a good thing for me. Badlands. What? Take a hike across this fat, be skinny in a few days. I'll be dead. I'll be dead. We know I'll be this. They have checked. That's one thing. I have not had my magnesium checked, Cindy. Yeah, it made you. So I'm already seeing good changes. But remember, I wasn't trying to call it a diet. I'm just calling it a change, a lifestyle change. If I break my you know, I eat something I shouldn't have, and I do regret it, and I'm learning from that, and I'm just moving on and go back at it the next day. I don't want it to be like every other diet I've ever been on where, oh, I messed up, I ruined it. Now I'm done. You know, that's what I'm not doing anymore. Now okay, I ate that, tomorrow I won't, you know? So that's a big change too. And it also has helped me kind of doing intermittent fasting where I'm not eating past a certain point in the evening till 10. I'm trying to push it to 10 or 11 in the next day. And that also helps. And I'm finding I'm not hungry in the morning. So that's when I'm going to the gym before I eat because I heard it's better for you to work out. Well, I can't work out after I eat. I feel gross. So, well, Judy, see, that's the other thing. I have to take a water pill with my the lisinopril, the um blood pressure med. So I've stopped both of them. Multivitamin. Um, right, grasshopper. Eggs are good for you. Eggs are bad for you. Milk is good for you. Milk is bad for you. Meat is good for you. Meat is bad for you. It is like that. I think everybody's just um everybody's a little bit different. Everybody's body's a little bit different. I've been on all kinds of diets and I've yo-yoed back and forth through my years. I lost 60 pounds on Slim Fast one year, but I was young. I say young, I mean I was in my late 20s. Um anyway, I don't know. I'm gonna bore people talking about keto because that's all you see everywhere. Um okay. Alrighty then. We didn't even finish what we were talking about. Let's finish. Dogs like squeaky toys because they mimic their screams of their prey. My dog doesn't like squeaky toys, so eh, on that one. Oh shoot, I got out of it over here. I forgot what I was doing. Okay. Um, about 80% of the floating specks you see in the sunbeam are flakes of dead skin. Oh, when you're looking up in the sun and you see the little floaties, those are all the skin that we're losing every day. Gross. Oh, what's this one? Bananas are radioactive. Huh? I got to read that one. Bananas contain naturally high levels of potassium, which, even in a small fraction, is radioactive. According to the EPA, each banana can emit zero point zero 0.01 milligram of radiation. A very small amount of radiation, there is no need to worry. However, as according to Forbes, one would have to eat an estimated 10 million bananas at once to die of radiation poisoning for a single exposure, or eat 274 bananas a day for 7 years to die from chronic exposure. Huh. I haven't eaten any more bananas. Mr. Lee keeps saying they're poison, so I haven't eaten any bananas. Potassium. I am taking a potassium pill too. I don't know why, but I bought them and I'm taking them. Is it potassium or is it magnesium that helps you with cramps in your legs? You know, when you get those cramps, night cramps in your calves. Which is the one that helps with that? Lockbeard. I'll be loving me some salad. If the sun exploded right now, you wouldn't know about it for another 8 minutes. What? It would take 8 minutes for it to get here and kill us? It would take 8 minutes and 20 seconds for the energy from the explosion of the sun to make it to Earth, meaning that we would not know that the sun had exploded until 8 minutes and 20 seconds after the explosion occurred. Well, duh. Hmm. I believe potassium. Okay, Val. Kaiju has green urine. Okay, it is potassium. Okay, so I'm good. Okay. Well, because I haven't had any, you know, I used to get them, but now I don't. Two sons. We don't have two sons. Okay. Being eaten alive by mosquitoes was an actual method of torture and execution. Oh my god. That's horrible because I'm allergic. I guess I'm allergic to mosquito bites because I don't just get a little bing, I get like a welt. Uh, there are brain eating amoebas in bodies of warm, fresh water all over the world. Well, they always say that kids who go swimming in the lakes, they shouldn't duck their heads in the water because you could get it in your ears or up your nose and contract one of those amoebas. Cindy, you're so funny. Taking my chances, baby. Sounds like me. I still buy bananas for my husband. Eat the bananas. No, I'm just kidding. Hatched mosquitoes and walked the heartworm dog. Okay. Beware not to cross crows, as they can remember and recognize human faces for years. I've always wanted a pet crow. Has anybody experienced or had a pet crow or know of somebody who had a pet crow? Did they bring you nice shiny objects? Anybody know? Ouch. About 40% of murders go unsolved in the United States. 40%. Well, that's pretty high. I just finished watching Dahmer. Did anybody watch Dahmer? Ugh, that guy was so sick. But Peter Evans? Is Peter? Evan Peters. I mixed it up. I had dyslexia for a moment. He's a good actor. I loved him and everything on the American Horror Stories. I like him. I like him a lot. 1526 Bengals. Squawking Blue Jay in the apple tree. Man who teach crows to bring him gold nugget, die in shower of nuggets. Was that your Confucius? Confucius say? Thank you for Jay, the best vacation ever. 40% goes unsolved. The Pirates of the Caribbean ride in Disneyland featured real skeletons. What? No. Turns out when the ride was first built in the 1960s, the design team was disappointed and unsatisfied by the faux skeletons of the period. So, according to Mental Floss, the design team reached out to UCLA's anatomy department for real skeletons, which they incorporated as props on the ride. Eventually, as technology improved, the real skeletons were replaced with fake ones. Some argue, however, that several real skeletons have remained in the attraction. Wow. That was my favorite ride of all of them, was going on the Pirates. I could go over and do it over and over and over again. There are around 1 million ants for every human in the world. There are around 1 million ants for every human in the world. Wow. Yep. Guess they're everywhere. Um the average American spends 54 hours a year stuck in traffic. That's the equivalent of an extra weekend. A year? Well, that's pretty, I think that's pretty low actually. I think people who live in LA, New York, Houston, Dallas, that's probably exponentially larger. I avoided the freeways in LA as much as I possibly could. And I was also on a 5-car pileup on the Santa Monica freeway. So that was another reason I hate the freeway. Mm-hmm. Let's say people all over the world send their ashes to India to have it spread over the Ganges River. Oh, that water is just so nasty, and they shower in it, and they do religious stuff in it, and now they spread ashes in it. Yuck, yucky, yucky. Dentures used to be made out of real human teeth. Wow. When was that? In the 1800s. Dentures made the real human teeth dubbed Waterloo teeth. Ooh, that's a good trivia question. Nicknamed the Waterloo Battle in 1815, the teeth of fallen soldiers made for such dentures. The practice existed many years before the battle. In the middle years of the 19th century, the use of human teeth in dentures declined. There are at least 6 U.S. nuclear weapons that are currently missing. What the heck? According to the national interest between 1950 and 1980, there were 32 documented nuclear weapons accidents that involved the unexpected accidental launching, firing, detonating, theft, or loss of the weapon. To this date, 6 U.S. nuclear weapons have been lost and never recovered. Dang. How many people do you think got fired for that? Zero, probably. Um, it takes the eradication of 27,000 trees every day to make toilet paper for humans. 27,000 trees every day. And we hoard toilet paper like crazy. Um, ashes, ashes, we all fall in the Ganges. That's funny. Only one in every 1,000 sea turtles born make it to adulthood. Only one in 1,000? Dang. Well, I know you see the seagulls coming and plucking them right off as soon as they pop out of the sand. Night, I'm super stressed now. 5 hours of Toronto traffic today, 16 lanes of hell. Gonna smoke a fatty and relax. I am blaming you, Nikki, on my impending nightmares. Uh, you're welcome. Sweet dreams. Oh, it's a miracle what they can do. Let's see. Cracking, popping your neck could cause you to have a stroke. I always knew that. That's why I never let anybody do it to me. Cracking my neck. Not. Not. Disneyland is a popular destination to scatter the ashes of deceased family members. They don't let you do that though, right? Maybe due to it being dubbed the happiest place on earth, Disneyland is the final resting place for many people. According to the Wall Street Journal, custodians at Disneyland in Anaheim, California, and Walt Disney World in Orlando claim that the theme park are preferred places for guests to scatter the ashes of their loved ones. There is even a term, HEPA cleanup, which refers to the use of an ultrafine vacuum cleaner in such events. Reportedly, guests sneak in their family members' ashes in plastic bags or pill bottles hidden inside bags and then spread them throughout the landscape in the park and park rides. Ew. Come on, people. You really got to be doing that. Ugh. I lived like 15 minutes away from Disneyland when I lived in California. Matter of fact, my oldest was born in Anaheim at the hospital, Anaheim Hospital. Um, and I was literally up the street from Knoxbury Farm. So from our window, from our apartment, you could see the Knoxbury Farm fireworks every night that they would set off every night at like right at dusk. It would kind of change the times according to when it got dark. Every night we'd have to look out like that and they would be going off. When you get sunburned, your skin turns red. It's essentially your skin cells killing themselves to avoid becoming cancerous. Hmm. Is everybody still out there? I'm all alone. So it's like new. Um, yearly vending machines kill more people than sharks do. What? Oh shit, look at that picture. Oh. Uh in the US between 2010 and 2019, vending machines caused an average of 4 deaths per year, making vending machines much deadlier. Most of the vending machines related deaths resulted from consumers rocking them or tilting them back and forth and then they fall. Snail slime used to be a common treatment for sore throat, and it's still an ingredient in some modern medicines. Oh, look at her face. She's got them all over her face. Ew, that's slimy. Very slimy. What's this one? Centuries ago, people kept miniature toilets under their beds to use during the night. Oh, that's a collection of pots, potty pots. 2014, the Center for Disease Control and Prevention found a smallpox sample they didn't even realize they'd lost. Oh, okay. It's one of the deadliest diseases in history. It was eradicated in 1980. What else? The vials have since been transferred to a secure lab at the Federal Centers of Disease Control in Atlanta. There's complications called anesthesia awareness, in which patients regain consciousness during their surgical procedures. Has anybody had that happen? Been able to hear what's going on? I think I had gone under and I think I kind of woke up when they were transferring me from one thing to the bed to the I don't know, uh the surgical table because I swear I heard a conversation, but then I got knocked back out. Do. You woke up, Cindy? Were you completely woke up from in the middle of surgery? Oh my god. Ugh. There was an ancient practice according to which people consumed pieces of honey-soaked human cadavers as a cure. Honey-soaked human cadavers as a cure. Some people. Jeez. Oh. Okay, so according to the ancient Arabic and Chinese practice called mellified man, a human cadaver soaked in honey makes for a healing confection. If that wasn't unsettling enough, one would have to volunteer themselves for the mummification process pre death, as it was considered ideal. The donor would stop eating any food other than honey and would even bathe in it. Once dead, the cadaver would be placed in a honey filled coffin and consumed as a healing confection about a century later. Would the body like disintegrate in the honey? I don't understand. Well, y'all, it's that time. I'm gonna call it quit. I think there's still even a lot more. But I'm gonna leave it at that. My sister's gonna be coming on her show, the Authentic Happiness Show. I always have to think about it before I say it. So I'm gonna go listen to her, and I gotta check homework. Yep, I gotta do it every night. It's my thing. So everybody have a good night. Um, Ladies, if you want to head over to my sister's show for a little bit, I'd appreciate it. She could use a little encouragement of some people there. I don't have the it's the Authentic Happiness Show, and I don't know. Oh, that's her awakeninghearts.com. I don't have it anymore. I must have taken it. So go find her. Y'all know where she's at. And I hope to see you guys soon. I have to come up with a show still for Sunday. Sunday, fun day. But as always, guys, thanks for coming and hanging out. I can't believe we already spent a couple hours. So talk to y'all later.